皆さん、こんにちは。さて、そろそろスターフィールドに飽きた人が現れているようですが、キンガス氏も飽きたのか、シムセットレメンツ2のアップデートが20日ぶりに入りました。どういうパッチを入れたかの動画を見ましたが、大きなことは2つあるようです。1つは、アサルト、日本語では強襲と訳しましたが、突撃でもいいですが、その強襲の前に自動でセーブしないように設定できるようになったこと。以前の私のように、セーブすると CTD することがある人がいるためです。2つ目は、ウォーリアーがブリードアウトしたら、スティムパックを使えるようになったこと。自分では戦わず、もっぱらウォーリアーの救助に回るという戦い方もできるのでは、とのこと。その方が怪我をしたウォーリアーが少なくなるので、強襲の評価も上がるかもみたいなことを言ってました。ということで、マスパイクインターチェンジの戦いの後、ここをオーバーランド駅と、イーグレットツアーマリーナに全焼基地用のプロット、今アンロックされているのは刑務所と武器庫ですが、その多住むところとガードポストなどを置いて整備していましたところ、猿から呼び出しが来ました。なお、全焼基地には農業と工業のプロットは置けません。すでに置いてあったものは以前の動画であったように軍事プロットに勝手に置き換えられます。なぜか、以前のセーブデータの動画では監視塔がすぐアンロックされていたのですが、今回はまだアンロックされていません。ああ、言い忘れていましたが、アダルトモッドは全く入っていませんので、今後はつまらないかもしれません。ただ一点だけ、テレサの服が CBBE に対応してなくて胸元が変でしたが、バニラ体型だと、胸の膨らみがちゃんと見えるようになりました。どこ見てんのよ、ファンシーパンツ。あと、病院を置いたのですが、後から野戦病院という新しいクラスがアンロックされるので、いらなかったかも。ただ、1×1の大きさの野戦病院はありませんが。先ほども言いましたように、全焼基地には、農業と工業のプロットは置けないのでワークショップのビルドメニューに出てきません。ボケているので、ここに農業プロットを置こうとして、住宅プロットを置いて、あれ間違えた農業プロットに変換しよう、として、変換のメニューもないことでようやく気づいたという図です。
General.
ここで、ようやく農業プロットが置けないことに気づきました。アホです。ということで、ようやく、猿に会いに、格納庫へ向かいます。格納庫はいいんだけど、どこからベルチバードを出していたのかな、屋根がパカッと割れるのかな。
Lower level.
If my responses were inadequate, perhaps in the future, your queries should be more specific.
Chief, just getting our new head of military caught up on HQ procedure.
It is a different structure than what I'm accustomed to, so the orientation is appreciated.
Still haven't told me what you are accustomed to.
Did you need anything?
It would be wise to grow our military while I work on decoding the intel we recovered from the Gunner overpass. I believe I now understand the process in which orders are assigned and processed within your HQ. So, perhaps we should get started.
For orders to be processed, you're gonna need way more people than we have right now. Unless you're planning on winning this war all by yourself.
If that were feasible, it would present a more efficient option. But you are correct. More officers will be required in the long run. Though, I have certain proposals in mind that shouldn't take much time or manpower to accomplish.
What do you think we should do?
I've submitted 2 proposals. One has to do with our standards of recruitment, and the other offers an alternate goal for assaults on enemy targets.
Sounds good.
Review the proposals and approve them when you're able. They will allow us to proceed.
I'm going back to work. Looks like you two have everything handled.
Yes, your insight has been invaluable. Thank you, Aiden.
Huh. You're welcome.
ああ、この文章、第3章じゃなく第2章に入ってた。探したわ。
Await your instructions.
左のポップアップ表示のスペルは合ってますね。
Ain't so scary up close. Well, okay, maybe he's a tad scary up close, but it ain't like he's gonna hurt you or nothing.
I didn't think he was going to hurt me.
You?
Aw, don't feel bad, big guy. Take it as a compliment. See? He ain't so scary up close. Well, okay, maybe he's a tad scary up close, but it ain't like he's gonna hurt you or nothing.
I didn't think he was going to hurt me.
Scare you?
Aw, don't feel bad, big guy. Take it as a compliment. Hey, Chief, I got a bone to pick with you. And Sal, too.
It's nothing bad. She just means there's some stuff with the outpost that we wanted to talk to you about.
I said what I meant.
They did bring up some valid concerns. It would be in the best interest of our military to hear them out. If you're ready, I think you should hear what Teresa and Lupe have to say.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I've made some headway in decrypting the intelligence we've gathered, but we can speak of it later. In the meantime, there are some immediate concerns to address.
So, this outpost you and Sal set up. Did either of you actually think about the people that are going to be posted there?
Of course. After all, soldier combat readiness is of the utmost priority.
Wrong. The utmost priority is making sure you even have soldiers there to begin with. And if you want people to join up without the chief having to bring them in, you're gonna have to make the place livable first. Or at least inhabitable.
Makes sense.
Well, anyway, that brings us to the second thing. Hey kid, you're up.
Oh, right. Well, You already know outposts are all military and whatnot. Civilian things would just get in the way. But they'll still need supplies and, you know, power and stuff. The good news is that we're kinda used to managing logistics by now. So, if there are any settlements with surplus near an outpost, they'll share enough to keep it running.
Thanks. I always appreciate good advice.
I'm glad that helps. It is a little different from how we usually do things, but we'll make sure to stay on top of it.
As I previously said, these are all important things to address. I admit, I rarely had access to such long-term infrastructure or supply networks.
Yeah, well, you're playing for our team now. That means you got people who can handle the behind-the-scenes stuff. I told you you'd like working for us.
You have told me that. Yes.
We're gonna pull this off.
I do have one last matter to address. It's important that you understand the various roles our troops will fulfill while assigned at an outpost. There are 4 major roles, and assignment is largely automatic. However, you can speak to the soldiers to reassign them. You have the final say in who performs what duty. The most active role will be that of the warriors, who will accompany you to any assault. However, there is also guards, patrols, and support. Do you wish me to explain them in greater depth?
Tell me more.
Oh, let me guess. Guards protect the outpost. Maybe even while everyone else is off fighting?
Correct. That is a good explanation.
Oh, thanks. And, patrols. Keep an eye on the area?
Correct again. Patrols will secure the area surrounding the outpost and come to the aid of any nearby settlement that comes under attack. They won't be called away for assaults either.
Look at you, kid. Careful, Chief. Lupe might be next in line for your position.
I could see that.
Oh, I don't think so. That would be way too much responsibility.
Indeed. You are far too young for such a position. But I suspect that could be the very reason Teresa made the remark, as it would be humorous.
Always funnier when you explain it, Sal. Anyway, I guess support is just whoever's staying back to keep the outpost running and do all the other jobs.
Yes, that is a sufficient explanation of the roles.
Can you explain it to me again?
Managing all these tasks will contribute to the effectiveness of our troops in warfare. It's time to discuss what I've managed to glean from the intelligence we recovered from the gunner outpost on the overpass. It appears they've set Vault 95 as their communication hub for coordinating the stingrays. Assaulting it won't be easy, and we'll need to ensure we have enough able soldiers. It would be prudent to attend to any outstanding needs our outposts might have before proceeding. However, the call is yours.
It's my top priority.
I'm glad to see you're taking our people into account. I know there's a war on, but we'll be better off if we don't lose sight of all the folks making these battles winnable, you know?
Yeah. Everyone's working really, really hard. We should take care of them as best we can. There's really a lot to do. I thought it might be a good idea to make some notes for you. Maybe it'll help keep track of everything?
Regardless of your next steps, we'll await your command to attack Vault 95 when you deem us ready.
Oh, it's you.
やりたい項目を1回押して、 プボーイを閉じればチュートリアルが始まります。2回押すとやめますかという選択肢が出ます。一番下のボタンは、終わったチュートリアルの表示、非表示の切り替えですね。一瞬表示されたのは、前哨基地のサプライストレージの説明です。軍事区画の一部にも少し蓄えられるようですが、後で出てくる特別なストレージが用意されています。まとめて押してしまったので、順番がおかしくなってしまいました。一つずつやりましょう。英語のままなのは、第1章の方に追加されているから気づかなかったのです。 ここでできることは終わったので、全焼基地に向かいチュートリアルをこなしていきます。いつも高評価、そして、チャンネル登録ありがとうございます。とても励みになっております。いやー、モッドって本当にいいものですね。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。